I told myself at the beginning of the year this was going to be the year that I did great. This was going to be the year that really kicked everything off for me. And it's fallen flat on its face for me so far. I've fallen flat on my face this year so far. I can't say that I'm proud of what I've done this year because I feel like I haven't really done anything. At this point, all I care about is just putting the work in. Everything else outside of doing the work is just noise, and it's extra stuff. And all of my focus, all of my attention, all of my drive is on getting in the ring and being the best boxer that I can be. So I'm sick. Yeah, so I woke up today, sore throat, fever, nose running, feeling like total crap. I actually went to bed yesterday at like 7 because I felt like complete shit. Woke up middle of the night. That's when I had the sore throat. Felt horrible. Went back to sleep, woke up at about 6 o'clock. I got like 11 hours of sleep, and I still feel like crap. So, just like anybody does when they feel like crap, I just want to sit around and do nothing. But instead of doing that, I'm going to still eat enough food, and I'm going to hit the heavy bag today and work out like I should. Definitely far from the best looking eggs I've ever made. So to no one's surprise, eating while you're sick with a sore throat and stuff does not feel good. So I'm just going to have to suck it up and just keep eating because I need it. So I wasn't really like anticipating on this being a slower, health episode. But my immune system obviously had other plans for me, which sucks. So this episode is probably going to take me a little longer than I wanted to shoot and release, which is fine. You know, I have 27 days as of today until my next fight, so I got time, so that's okay. And all things considered, I guess this is a good time to get sick. You know, if I'm going to get sick, it's good that it's now, about a month out from the fight rather than a lot closer to the fight. I still have time for my body to recover, for me to, hit the cardio stuff again, treadmill, road work, stuff like that, hitting the heavy bag for 12 rounds on end. So yeah, all things considered, it's pretty okay time to get sick, I guess. Got to look on the bright side, got to look at that silver lining. So I just took some more cold meds. Really not much else I can do at this point. I just got to hang out. I'm going to watch some boxing. Studying boxing stuff is really important, so I'm going to do that later tonight. I'm going to try to focus a lot on the basics while I'm studying boxing, which sounds kind of weird, but, it's important to me, I guess. I'm going to go back, I'm going to watch some YouTubers and stuff and try to really break down the basics, the jab, the cross, basic footwork, Going into my next fight, I'm really trying to rebuild myself from the ground up because, I want to be the best that I can be for this fight, for the time being at least. I obviously want to get better and better and better, but, I want to be the best that I can be right now for that fight. I'm going to study some of my favorite fights, and I'm going to watch them back, find some key moments in the fight, and try to really pay attention to what's going on, what each fighter is doing, what the better fighter did, what the worst fighter did, and find out what I can do, what I can't do, what I should do, what I shouldn't do. You know, really, like I said, studying, breaking things down, rewatching things, looking at every aspect, where their feet are planted, where their weight is distributed, where their other hand is at when they're throwing a punch. You know, really breaking down, you know, what I'm seeing. So, you know, once I'm done with all that stuff, and I'm anticipating that I will feel better, you know, tomorrow or the next day, you know, I'll get back into the gym, you know, get back on the treadmill, do some sparring, you know, get some work in, and get back on the road to my next fight. And I'll bring you guys along, you know, the way for that as well. You know, get some footage, working out and hitting the heavy bag and doing some stuff. So that's kind of where we're at this point. Not too much else to do, but just kind of wait this out until tomorrow, see how I feel, and just kind of go from there. So yeah.
Incredible. One of the worst performances of my career, and they never doubted it for a second.
I am the best wrestler in the world.